Hey guys, version 5 is finally here. I know you've been waiting for it for a while. Um, I just want to quickly do a video showing you the new features, and we'll try and add another new PDF for this new phone system. But it is pretty intuitive and pretty simple, so I just wanted to quickly show you a video on how it's going to work. You no longer are going to have, when you go into campaigns, excuse me, and if you go to edit a campaign, you're no longer going to have this called a subscribe button, and you're also no longer going to have in your settings this call settings, because these are now uh, obsolete. You don't need them anymore. If you go into call flows, and I'll just add a new flow just to show you what it's like. You can click this button here when you go to create a new flow. You click this button and it'll get you the title. We'll just make it a test and pick your phone number just like you would for your call to subscribe settings. So now at this point, when somebody calls this phone number, this will be the call flow that they hear. And we could start off with something really simple. You have the choices here of forwarding the call. You can send an SMS to somebody as a notification. You can send an email notification that somebody has called this call flow. You can offer just a simple greeting. You can hang up, subscribe, unsubscribe. You can forward them to another menu, so you can do nested menus. For example, if you wanted to do press 1 for sales and 2 for technical support, and if they press 1, then they get a choice of salespeople, or if they press 2, they have a choice of different technical options that they can use. Or you can record a message. Okay, so we're just going to do a very basic one here. It's really going to be simple for you guys to figure this out. Just going to take some playing around. But we'll do a really simple one. So we'll start with a greeting, and you can either upload a file, which we're actually going to provide a couple of files for you that are professionally recorded that you can use if you like, or you can upload your own by going into files here, and you can upload your own recordings, or you could just do text, and you would enter what you want the robo voice to say here. And okay, so I just start off the greeting with a simple hello and thank you for calling, Wrecking Ball SMS. Please listen closely as our menu may have recently changed. So then I want to go to next menu. So I click that and open up a new one, and I'm going to select next menu. And here I'm going to write, please select press 1 to subscribe to our VIP text message list. So now they have the options to press 1 to subscribe and 2 to unsubscribe. So 1 is going to be subscribe, and we'll just pick VIP, and 2 will be unsubscribe, and we will go and we will pick VIP. Now if you wanted to send them to a greeting after they left, you could do that, or you wanted to play a message for them, sorry to see you go, or add a greeting, thank you for subscribing. And then if you wanted to add, say for example, a email notification to this, so now I would get an email notification. So we'll check out this whole flow really quick. And click this and I'll hide it. It starts with a greeting. It says hello and thank you for calling Wrecking Ball SMS. Please listen closely as your menu items have changed. And then for the next one, we selected next menu, so we could have a choice of one to subscribe to our VIP list. And if they do, they get a thank you. And after that, we send a notification to our office. And actually, it's best practices here to try and hang up at the end. So right now you can tell this is the end because we're hanging up. And if you need to continue, if you messed up, you can delete it and move backwards. But we're going to hang up here. And the same with press 2 to unsubscribe. They do get a text that says sorry to see you go, and then we will hang up. So that's it, you guys. Once that's done, you're good to go. And if you go back to flows, you can see this is our new test report, and this is the phone number that it works for. So now anytime somebody calls this phone number, they are going to get this call flow. Okay? So really simple, really easy. Just going to take a little bit of playing around with for you to come up with the creative call flows that you want to do, because it does have the nested menus, and you could do some pretty powerful things with it. There is one more change to send SMS. You have a little bit more options. You do still have to save your send SMSs, and then for example, if we go to do one, normally before we just have these options of which groups to send to. Now we have advanced options where you can select all number to select it to all numbers in the groups you just selected. New number is anybody in the groups that you select that have not received this send SMS before. I just clicked on MLS demo, so if I clicked new number, that would send the SMS to anybody on my list in these groups that have not received that yet. Okay, so if they've already gotten this send SMS before, it'll skip right over them. You also have the option to select a range, which if you go to, let me show you very quickly. If you go to my list, this is your range here. This isn't going to be the same for you guys here, but your range is right here, and this. So say for example I just wanted to send to these 5 people. I could go 1 to 5. So when I go to send SMS and pick my groups, and I could do select range 1 to 5 or whatever. If I want to do 1 to 100, and then next week I want to do 101 to 200 to kind of segment out the list, that's how you can segment your list and make sure that nobody's getting the same message. Excuse me. The last part about this send SMS is the delay time. If you're doing large SMS sends, you're going to want to delay it at least 2 seconds. That's actually for all sends. You should probably be delaying 2 seconds. And if the larger you are, you might want to up it to 4 or 5. If you're doing like 10,000 subscriber sends, you should probably do 4 or 5. And then we also have the option to include shuffle numbers, which would be if you're doing a particularly large one, you can shuffle your phone numbers randomly to send the message from, and that helps control deliverability a little bit. So that's it with the new changes, you guys. We've got the send SMS changes here and the phone system changes here. If you have any questions, you know where to find us at the support desk, and hope you like the new system, and we'll talk to you soon.